Here we have the all-new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. This one comes in the XLE trim level. Oxygen white is the paint color. And then we have black leather interior. For the powertrain, we get a 240 horsepower, 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder hybrid engine. That's mated to an electronic continuously variable transmission. So as we come around to the front end here, love the styling of the Signias. We get LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps, and just a beautiful car on the outside. Over here to the wheels. These are gonna be 19-inch alloy. Love the design there. Now we get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. Memory seat functions, power door lock controls. We have one-touch automatic up and down windows on all 4 doors. And then we have our automatic side mirrors. We can fold those in. Those also have blind spot monitors in them. And then unlock, lock, rear window lock. Pick a side for the mirrors there and adjust those. Over here we have our auto high beams, heated windshield, etc. I'll actually hit the lift gate when I get back there. Hood release, manual tilt telescoping steering wheel. And then here's our power driver seat. We do get 2-way power lumbar support there. Now I want to give a big thank you to John Roberts Toyota here in Manchester, Tennessee for allowing me to review this Crown Signia today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to get the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. Takes a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on one of these or any new vehicle you might be interested in. And we get our heated outboard seats here, the buttons on the door panel with the window latch. But I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs, so super impressed by the leg room back here. Knees are just barely touching the back of the seat, and if I scoot all the way back, it's very minimal. And that's impressive for something that has the look and feel of a station wagon. 2 USB-C charge ports there, rear AC vents. And there's a look at the front from back here. Middle seat folds down, bottle holders are there. And I just like the interior space in here. Headroom is fantastic back here. And it feels nice and big, and you can see where they made sure that the roof was made to withhold taller people in the front and in the back. We have the nice bright white lights in the back for reading. Grab handle, hang a shirt there. I don't know why I did that. So for those of you that don't like having the easy open fuel doors, this one is locked, and that's why I had to hit that button. So you can't get that open without trying really hard. But to the back end, love that estate wagon look to it. I feel like it's directly almost competing with the Taycan Cross Turismos. It just has that look to it. It's just beautiful. But full LEDs on the back. And for the cargo space, very impressive as well. The top tethers are hidden on the back of the second row seats. And we can retract this. And you can see just how much space is back here. And then you can also just fold the seat flat there. And a ton of space to run longer objects through. And then storage there. I'm not sure, I think this one has an inflator kit. Yeah, it's an inflator kit back in there. And we'll just take a quick look underneath the car. I love the exhaust as well. But they did a great job with these Crowns, but the Crown Signias are just, they're beautiful to look at, they really are. You can fold this back up, lock it back into place. You can also release the seat right back there. And then a quick look at the window sticker. Y'all can pause anywhere you need to take a closer look at anything. Fuel economy, of course, is good. 39 city, 37 highway. $45,775 is the sticker price here. And then we do have our power front passenger seat. Lockable glove compartment here. And then the owner's manuals are way back in there. Now as we come back around to the front, just gonna take a quick look under the hood. You might be able to tell the engine is off. So it's just running on the battery right now. But there's that 2.5 four-cylinder hybrid engine. Let's go ahead and take a quick look in the interior from the driver's perspective. Nice leather wrap steering wheel here. There's the horn sound. Over here to the radio, I believe this is a 12.3-inch display. We get AM, FM, XM. We also have Bluetooth, and we have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. A few extra menus in this vehicle in particular, with it being a hybrid, so we can control quite a bit. Heated steering wheel toggles there. You get heated, cooled front seats, so you can set them to auto mode if you want to. And then you have a few buttons down here for that as well. Dual zone automatic climate controls, so pretty easy to use everything, I think. And then in our settings here, we can control all of that. And you can go down to general. You can change your language and your units of measurement there. You can set it to not do automatically, and you can do all of that there. Like the volume knob here. Like the color, really. It's like a rose gold that goes with the trim here, so they did a good job with that. Now your hazards are right there. Wireless charging pad here, 2 USB-C ports, bottle holders, and then for the shifter, kind of like in the Prius, just hit the brake, drive, neutral, reverse, and then that's how you get into sport once you're in drive. Now you do have several drive modes to go through. You get eco, normal, sport, and custom. And then to maximize your regenerative braking, you can do that on the fly here. So several different levels for that. Press that P for the park. Automatic brake hold, EV mode, electronic parking brake, pull up to engage, hit the brake, press down to disengage. Traction control button is there. I like how they did the center console cubby space. It's relatively big for the segment, but it also kind of saves space as well. So you have a removable tray, a USB-C port, and a 12-volt in there. Universal garage door transmitters there. The lights are here. Here's a quick look at the back from up here. Then back to the front. There's your vanity mirror. And then to the steering wheel itself, blinkers are here. High beams can be turned on, flash there. And then you have your wipers over here. One time off, intermittent low, high. You can adjust that intermittent frequency there, and your rear wiper there. Push back for that fluid in the back, pull up for the front. And then we do have Safety Sense 3.0, so we can turn the cruise on and then turn the lane keeping system on or off. And then to get the full suite of the semi-autonomous driving going, you can just turn that on. It's more of a driver suite. They don't like to call it semi-autonomous, but you have the lane keeping system and the adaptive cruise control there. Now these arrows go through your track list, radio station presets there, and then this mode button goes through your audio sources. And you can adjust your volume here, voice recognition, Bluetooth button for your phone, and then these 4 arrows and this back button are to go through the center of the gauge cluster there. And you can go through all of your options and whatnot. So pretty handy to have in certain, depending on what you want, I guess. It's a lot that you can configure here. It can be overwhelming when you first get to it, but then it makes a lot of sense. But tire pressure monitors, your all-wheel drive system, you can see all of that there. Push button starts there. Finally, here's your key fob. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2025 Toyota Crown Signia XLE out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Crown Signia, love the pickup you get just coming out of a stop because you do have the torque from the electric motors. Feels very peppy even without giving it too much. I think I'm just in the normal mode now. Or was that custom? I was in the custom mode, so I'm gonna put it into the eco mode for now. But the engine kind of dials back. It's very chill in here. Weird, I shouldn't say weird sound, but you get that hybrid sound coming from the engine bay. Just like a slight putter, not in a bad way, but if you've driven a Prius, you've driven a Chevy Volt, you know what I mean. Just happens when you have either an eCVT or a direct drive transmission. But ride is good. Sound acoustics in here so far are pretty good. And again, I can't say enough about the space you get here. Very roomy, very comfortable. For my wider stature, being a bigger person, very impressed by the space you get in here again. Now, in terms of the infotainment system, I like that it's up and out of the way. It's not too far to reach, but it is, you kind of get a widescreen feel. So it's a big screen, but it's not taking up a lot of space, and it just looks very clean over here in the dash. And another neat feature is where you can customize so much, it's telling me how much fuel or how many kilometers I'm going an hour, while also giving me my miles per hour in the middle. So for whatever reason you want to have both of those, you can without having to fool with anything. But this is rated for 39 city, 37 highway, which for the ride quality you get alone is pretty impressive. And this is kind of a replacement for the Toyota Avalon, and you get a lot of that feel here. You get a bigger car that just happens to be a hybrid, but it rides well, it's smooth. It really is just the 2025 version of the Toyota Avalon. And what's great about this is I think you get Toyota kind of coming for everybody, whether it's the EVs or the other hybrids of the segment, plug-in hybrids, and they're like, look, we make an incredible hybrid car, so we're gonna keep making incredible hybrids. And I think that's what you get here. You have your all-wheel drive capability in a hybrid, so improved traction, improved stability, but also when it lays the power down, it feels more tame as opposed to pushing from the back or pulling from the front. And honestly, for the $45,000, $46,000 price point, this XLE feels very nice. Having the heated cooled seats is great. Of course, having Toyota's safety system is phenomenal with your lane centering and your adaptive cruise control. But then just having the heated steering wheel, the dual zone climate controls, the wireless charging pad. And I don't miss the sunroof at all because it's already bright in here. I like how open it is. The windshield's big but slanted. It doesn't feel as big as it is. Side window visibility is good. And it's just a nice interior to look at whether you have light or not. It's not like in a Range Rover or something, you have the roof back and it just makes the interior pop. This black is fantastic, regardless of lighting again. I'm gonna put it into sport mode, and we're gonna see how it gets up to speed getting on the interstate here. Definitely not gonna thrash it, but I'm gonna give it a little something. Here we go. So having an electronic continuously variable transmission does have its perks. Such a good feel in terms of the power output, and again, with it being all-wheel drive, it doesn't feel like you're getting any tire squeal or anything like that. It's just pulling beautifully. But let's go ahead and turn on the safety suite here. So doing 75 here on the interstate, really quiet in here, really quiet. Very impressed. And I had high hopes anyways from driving a Crown before, but also just when I was hitting those back roads, it was already quiet, but doing highway speeds here on a relatively windy day is, yeah, sound acoustics are incredible. But all in all, for the money, I do think you get a fantastic car that will last you a long time if you maintain it. You have the 2.5 four-cylinder, which Toyota has shown, especially with the hybrid powertrain. You've seen these get 300, 400,000 miles like it's nothing. And you've seen some higher mileage examples as well. But you also get that feeling of luxury that I feel like was never really a thing for Toyota. And now, especially with the Signia, people like these. They're pretty to look at, they're pretty to drive, from the driver's seat at least, and it's just a very nice car. Now I want to give one more thank you to John Roberts Toyota for allowing me to review this Crown Signia today. Again, I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes 1 minute to fill out your info, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on one of these or any new vehicle you might be interested in. But final thoughts, not bad for the price. Really no complaints about the car at all. And it's very nice. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 Toyota Crown Signia.